Turn on the lights. I'm looking for you. I said, pull out the big guns and put your freakum dress on. Hello, Sagittarius. It's me, Mrs. Big, the big flame. That thing that's just a burning all night. You know, it burns longer when you dip it in honey. Or in this case, you know, she reads all night when you dip her in honey. How are you, darling? My Sagittarius, you know I saved the best for last. Right? We're bringing out the big guns, baby. We're going to light the sacred flames, but in a big way, okay? Oh, there we go. Torching it. Just a torching it. Just a torching it. So if you haven't guessed, this is going to be the look for all my fire signs. Get lucky, get lucky, get lucky. Sagittarius, you are the 9th house, the house of expansion. Because guess what? You expand, you grow. The house of philosophy. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? And the house of, oh, girl, she's all tangled in the back, girl. Oh. And the house of long trips, right? She takes a long way to get there. She sees the big picture, darling. She's not worried about the little details. She's not, it's not going to take her no quick amount of time. It's going to take her the long amount of time, right? But she's going to see the big picture, darling. She's going to enjoy the deliciousness of the journey. She's going to be smelling the flowers the entire way, not have any idea what the hell is going on. Okay? All right, so you know the drill with these 3 knocks. For all of my people who believe in the power of assertion, I don't, but let's go ahead and get rid of all the negative vibes and evil around you, baby. Because at the table of Mrs. Big, there is none of that, mama. All right, how are you, Sagittarius? Let's get into it, my faithful fire sign. What's going on? Let's do a little theme for your reading, honey. A little theme, darling. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Angels. Oh, and right off the bat, what do we have here? The observer. You're observing, taking things in a mode of no motion, really. A mode of no motion, waiting on the moon to bring you in knowledge. You know how it is, Sagittarius, when we're waiting on all the clues to make that next move. I know, I'm there myself right now, where you're waiting on all of those clues. You could be about to make a move. Usually this is the thing that comes out. It's 49. So when you reduce that, it's 4 plus 9, that's 13. You know, that is a ending of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle kind of vibe that's going on here. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. Listen, because when the lights started out, they don't know. Strike a match, play it out, give it love to the world. Okay, listen, I'm just going to sing every time it happens, all right? At the bottom of the deck, we have thinker. So, right, we're observing, we're thinking, right? You know, I said this earlier, but procrastination is the inner being's way of keeping us from jumping into something that we are not vibrationally ready for. It's keeping us from forcing ourselves into something that would really cause a lot more trouble because it's not time for it. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying, Sag, darling. So observing, and we're thinking there, 44. I've got 3 4s here and 1 9. 9th house, the 3 4s, darling. There is some change coming. You're about to be in control. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. You are about to be in control. 4s are control, mama. 9s are your house, baby. The 9th house, powerhouse, mama. The house of philosophy, expansion. I know I've said that, but I got to keep saying it because you got to know it's Jupiter's ruling house. When you are ruled by Jupiter, you're going to be lucky. You're going to be lucky, and there's just no way around it. Got to get some of this moon water. Because it is moon water, right? Make you some moon water sometime, Sag, and drink it. You'll be surprised. Make new moon water for wishes, and make full moon water for clarity. There they go. There they go. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into some tarot. I'm going to be going into the Wizard of Oz, darling, because you know how it is. Everything she does it good. All right. Spirit guides and angels, what can we tell Sagittarius for their highest good for the second half of April and the first part of May. Thank you so much. I'm truly, truly grateful for all of your messages. Oh. Girl, she had a lot to say. Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. Pisces. New perspective. New perspective. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Could be had some Pisces in your chart. Pay attention to where Pisces is right now as well. The outside forces that you're dealing with now is a career aspect for sure. There are the threes here, so absolutely got some stuff going on in your career right now. Linking up with somebody in your career, building something up from the ground up. These are basically, you know, upright when it comes out. It's people coming together to get something grand done in the realm where career is concerned, right? This is a third-party situation, though, so you're going to be soliciting the help of somebody very soon, though. Three coming together, though. The Hermit is here. So this is Virgo energy as well, but this is also the energy of going it alone right now. This is the present circumstance. So, ooh, excuse me. This is going it alone right now. This is the ninth card of the Major Arcana. But ruler of Virgo, could have some Virgo in your chart. Could be dealing with a Virgo here, Sag. But this is going it alone right now, doing that inner journey. In the land of Oz, this is the Shaggy Man, right? He possesses the love magnet. And he basically has to do that work and go within to find out that, you know, he... everyone basically has to love him because he has that love magnet, but he never needed the love magnet because everyone was going to love him anyway. He possessed qualities that are lovable. So people were naturally going to love him as he opened up, right? Darling, stare intently into the flame and she will stare back at you. Okay, so my sweet, sweet, sweet Sag, right now you're doing this inward journey. You're going it alone. But, you know, fortunately, when it does come up upright, you know, the lesson is almost learned. This is about to be over. The time for this alone work is almost up. Because we have this Page of Wands right here. So literally about to let somebody in, honey. We're putting down immature passions aside. We only have room for the real deal, right? Right now, it does seem to be, though, that you are crying over spilt milk and not paying attention, Sag. I know you don't want to hear this. I know you don't want to hear this. But you are paying attention to the spilt milk, right? You're crying over what has spilt out in front of you and not paying attention to the solid and sure truths that are behind you, right? You know the good, emotionally stably solid things that are real and fluid and true behind you. Fluid and solid doesn't really sound the same, but like, you know your gifts, right? You know the gifts that the universe still has in store for you that are always there for you. You know, don't forget about them. Turn around, look at them, give your time to them. You know, that's how she works, right? Because, you know, get out of this energy. Five of Cups energy, I don't like it. It's just like, turn around and, you know, quit drowning in your own sorrows. Quit this, pitiful me. You know, get out of this mode. Right? But, you know, the Hermit, when she comes up with the Hanged Man, right, this is all about learning a very deep inward lesson, a huge new perspective blowing out of the water that maybe says, oh, shit, I really am in control of where I go, what I do, and who I become, you know, and who I take on this journey. I am the only person that I need to consult with about whatever move I make at any moment in time. I am the only, like, observe where you want to go. Think about where you want to go, Sagittarius, okay? All right? Because, you know, maybe sit and plan with others, figure out what your options are here, career-wise, but I think these options are just going to come in. You know, work with others to build something up, but at the end of the day, rely on yourself. Rely on yourself and maybe try to get a new perspective in this realm of career as far as that is concerned. Oh, all right. Sag. Oh, excuse me, I got such a dry and scratchy throat. My throat's on fire. I'm going to go into the Golden Girls deck, but I need some more of this moon water so I can continue channeling this good spirit. I pay for this. I pay to live here. Not for much longer. I am trying to move out. Well, I have to move out. So, listen, Sagittarius, help a fellow Sag out. Keep an ear to the ground. Keep an ear to the ground for mama. Listen, call me when you want. Call me when you need. Call me by your name. I'll be on my way. Okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels. What can we tell Sagittarius for their highest good from the Golden Girls deck? A look into your life from the Lanai as we summon Rose, Dorothy, Sophia, and Blanche for some clarity. Okay? All right? 10 of Swords. Okay, so this is, the cycle is over. The cycle is over. Don't look back at the cycle, Sag. Don't look back at the cycle. The cycle has ended. The new cycle is about to begin. Don't pay her any mind. Listen, don't pay him no mind. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. He's already over. Dorothy's already exposed him, right? Don't look. Stan, we've been over Stan. Dorothy has been over Stan. Why is Stan still making Dorothy feel some kind of way? You know, why is she even being so silly about this? No, he left you for that stewardess, and that should have been it. There's no more time to think about it, okay? Queen of Pentacles, right? Don't forget your self-worth. Ever, Sagittarius, don't forget your self-worth. It is always important to know your value. Don't let whatever this thing is in your career, maybe that's dealing with other people, that maybe it's got you crying over spilled milk. Here's some of you. Don't let it throw you off of your power. Don't let it throw you off of your vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Don't let it throw you off your vibe, Sag. Please, don't let it stop you from seeing your value because you got this. You are that thing. You are the one who does who? That, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels. Ooh, and she fell out right here. King of Cups and the Star in reverse. Okay. Don't put your healing on pause for nobody. Don't put your healing on pause for nobody. Your healing is still coming in. Allow your healing to still come in, right? Sagittarius, I say this all the time. I feel like I say it like every reading for you guys, but your only job, Sag, listen to me. Your only job, I will say it over the flame so you know I'm serious. Sag, your only job is to remain free from negative emotion long enough to receive the creative inspiration to move forward, right? Your only job is to clear your mind from negative thoughts and only follow the better feeling thought every single chance you motherfucking get. Okay? Every single chance you get, follow the better feeling thought, okay? Okay? Because that's how it works, Sag. That's really how it works. Because when you ask, that's your only job. Ask, B, it's done. It's done. It's already coming to you. I wouldn't even worry about it. Wouldn't even worry about it. Look at me. I'm literally engulfed in flames, and I could care less. I could care less, right? Don't put your healing on pause for anybody. Could be dealing with an Aquarius here, though. And it's okay to close your heart off to the people that have hurt you and still allow it to remain open, free, and trustworthy to those who are new and in your experience now. To those who are worth it, you are allowed to keep your heart open. To those who are worth your time and worth your experience and love you and genuinely want you to succeed, you are allowed to keep your heart open and you are allowed to trust them wholeheartedly. You do not have to stay closed off and be like, I can't trust you, I can't trust you, I can't trust you, and I can't trust you. You are allowed to fully remain open and trust people. But at the same time be like, I'm wary of you. Right? Look at me. I'm a spiritually awakened person, but I can at the same time be spiritually evolved and at the same time be like, you sketch me out and I'm picking up a vibe, you know? And we are all entitled to bad days. We are all entitled to bad moments, and we are all entitled to put our healing on pause and have that moment where we're like, rah. We're all allowed to do that. You know? We are. Look, that's just affirmation. It's all about how you look at it, because it's all about what? Perspective. It's all about perspective. Sagittarius, that's what this is right now, baby. Perspective. It's all about how you're observing it. It's all about how you're thinking about it, okay? I mean, it's at the bottom of the deck. We got the Queen of Cups here. King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I mean, she's the same energy. It's about opening yourself up, letting yourself trust, being in that mode of you know who you are. Do you believe, Sagittarius, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you believe that you are an extension of the divine energy that created this universe? Yes or no? Okay, yes. This is not a choose book. I just assume that you're saying yes. Yes? B, do you believe that that energy exists within inside of you at all moments in time and has existed within inside of you beyond all the lives that you lived, hypothetically, so to speak? Let's take it there. Let's take it there. And knows who you are and and has amassed everything that you want? And it's constantly pulling things into you that you want. And it is you in your human mentality that is constantly shoving things away. When it is your beautiful, pure inner being that is constantly saying, yes, I am pure. I want this. I deserve this. Such a human thing to look around and, whenever somebody wants something, to be like, I want this, and sharing your dreams with other people. I want this. This is what I dream. And someone to look at you and say, yeah, but what makes you think you deserve that? Because that's where they are. That's what they're living. That's what they do. Sagittarius, people can wake up looking at you, and when they look at you, there are two things that they know for sure. A, that you're confident. And B, that you must have a genuine compassion for mankind. And the same gifts, here's the big mind blower, Sagittarius, that I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The same gifts that are offered to you are absolutely offered to every single person, and everybody knows that. They're just, they are doing what you're doing right now, Sag. They're constantly holding their past experiences as an excuse for not to move on. When your inner being, when your higher self knows, does not remember your past experiences and knows that you just need to move on. It's not thinking about, it's not, your inner being is not being like, oh, I'm going to fuck this one up like I fucked the last one up. Your inner being never does that. That's you doing that. And it is all about shifting that thought, shifting that focus. And as you begin to do that, it will get easier, and you will have an easier time than those who are not. Believe me, I know. Okay? Now that they are on parade upstairs, darling, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, darling, it happens twice a year. If I did not have my sense of humor, girl, she would not be so motherfucking big. And she would not be in a motherfucking bag, okay? She would not be, I'm on fire. She would not be as on fire as she is. I'm going to pull some future energies, some advice, and then some dice. Sagittarius, what we got coming into the future for you, baby? Oh. Thank you so much for your guys' angels. What else is coming to the future, Sagittarius? Oh. Yeah, so literally, you got the Five of Cups earlier, you got the Five of Cups here at the bottom of the deck now. So you are going to slowly stop worrying about this spilt milk, and you are going to be able to enjoy the new fruits of a new life, okay? Because death's coming to cut you free from this thing that you're holding on to here very soon. Not death, but the ender of a cycle. This is the ending of a cycle. An ending of a cycle that has to do with stability of where you are now. The stability that you've been holding on to. Something you've been holding on to is about to be taken right away from you. And it's going to be good and positive, because you also got your card here, the Queen of Wands. It's going to put you right back in your element, baby. There you are, with your knowledge of the esoteric and authority over things unseen, ruling over passion. Right? You're going to be put right back in your element. There you go. A release from this thing that's been bothering you and putting you right back in your element. That's in your future, baby. Can you ask for more? I mean, seriously. It's all about how you're observing and you're thinking right now. Change the way you think. Follow the better feeling thought, Sagittarius. It's so hard to do, but when you start, you will see an immediate change in your world, baby. I can promise you that. All right, we're going to do some dice. We're going to do some dice. Where did I put them? We're going to do some dice for those that follow with the dice. And then we'll put some advice. Okay, dice. 1111. Soul path number coming in. Got some Pisces. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Check where your Pisces is in your chart. I did say that earlier. Got a lot of Pisces here, though. Absolutely Pisces. The King and Queen of Cups out here, though. And the Five of Cups. That's something in Pisces, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong now. I love to be wrong. Absolutely, though. You got some Pisces here with the Hanged Man here, but also going to the Hanged Man, this new perspective, right? New contrast, when bad shit happens to you, it causes new perspective. New perspective causes new desire. New desire causes happy new life, right? They got the number 3 here, though. So the number 3 is all about abundance, change. You did get the 3 of Pentacles here. So change in work, new work activities, new work with others, new career change, something you're leveling up in your career. And then we've got your North and South node. I'm going to roll that again because I don't know what your North or South node is. That's so specific. Check your Uranus. Get closer to spirit right now. Get close to your whatever your religious values is. Find something to carry that in you for today. Get closer to spirit, mama. And we're going to pull some advice. The dice are really for those who know. Because, you know, those who know video. Oh, we're going to pull some from the Poor Witch's Oracle deck, darling. Thanks so much, spirit guides and angels. I'm truly, truly grateful. What can we tell Sagittarius before we depart this bag? Sagittarius, thank you so much, spirit guides and angels. Highest messages for Sag. Oh, okay. Well, where did this... Listen, she's falling all over this bag. There's a lot of things she wants to tell you. Okay. She may just have one, Sag. I really laid into you tonight. That's because it's my house. You're my sun sign, and I love you. Okay. All right, look, these are the 2 at the top of the deck when I shuffled right before Sagittarius. So recharge, Sag. If you don't rest, you will burn out. Make sure the basic needs of your health and body are being met. Overextension leads to exhaustion, and that leads to not being able to function. I should also take a note here. Okay, so intuition, right? Intuition. Your intuition is going to rock your world. Your higher self is always trying to communicate with you. What have we literally been talking about? Holy... Silence will be broken by somebody. If it isn't you, it will be another. Truth will come out with time and trust. That's for some of you. Sometimes you just know. See, that's it. Sometimes you don't have to observe. Sometimes you don't have to ask. Sometimes you don't have to wonder why. Because sometimes, Sagittarius, you just know. That's how it is. And we got stay grounded. Eyes on the stars, feet on the ground. Be sensible, be practical, but don't get carried away. Everyone has roots, Sagittarius. What are yours? All right, Sagittarius, I love you so much. I will see you next month. Listen, if you know of a place to live, please hit me up. Oh my God, I have nowhere to stay. I'm running out of time. But anyway, I love you. This has been Miss Honey Blunt with another monthly Taroscope reading. If you need more, you can always hit me up for a personal reading. Oh, and I also